Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel as Percy Roxit. You can subscribe, don't forget to share, like or comment. But our today's topic is in economics. We're going to touch the market structures. So what is the market structures? The definition of market structures, the main types of market structures. So this is our topic, the market structures. Its definition, let me write it for you. Market structure refers, refers to how the industries are differentiated, classified, and categorized on the degree on how they compete on selling their products. So now we are going to give the common market structures, which is oligopoly, monopoly, monopolistic, and perfect competition. Let me write it for you. Monopoly, monopoly, monopolistic, oligopoly, and perfect competition. These are the main market structures, four main market structures that we have. Without considering some other market structures, like it's just like examples. The monopsonistic, that is a single buyer, and duopoly, that is two large firms which are competing in an industry. Only two large firms, that is a duopoly. So today we just want to start with the contents, or to explain monopoly competition. What is monopoly competition? Monopoly competition is referred to as a single supplier in the market. A single supplier in the market. In Zimbabwe, we consider an example of monopoly ZESA, Zimbabwe National Water Authority, as well as in South Africa, that is where we consider the ESCOM, electric supplier in an economy of South Africa. So now we are going to touch on the monopoly industry, market structure as such. So what are the contents? How can we explain monopoly? itself is a price setter. This type of monopoly is a price setter. We also consider this monopoly as a with a barrier to entry and exit. Barrier to entry and exit. It is very, very difficult to enter into this industry because of the capital. It needs a huge capital outlay. That is barrier to entry and exit. They are price setters. So this type of market structure, they also making a supernatural profit. So now monopoly, they have got many buyers. This type of an economy, they have got many buyers. They have got many buyers. I hope you just see what I'm writing here. Price setters, they are price setters. Barrier to entry and exit. It is difficult for you to enter into this industry, and it is difficult to go out of the industry in any economy. It consists of many buyers. So now we simply want to go to the important curve of monopoly. Let me just rub it for you, then I show you the curve of monopoly competition. This is our quantity. This is our price. As you see, this is our MC. And here, it is very, very important for us to consider this diagram in our monopoly competition. So now, as we see, we have got this line. We have got this line, the first line. We call it demand. We call it marginal revenue. That is our MR. And this one, demand, is equivalent to AR. That is our average revenue. So this one, this line, for us, we call it a marginal cost line. And this line is average cost line. So you should have to be more cautious with this. You have to be able to draw the monopoly diagram. The monopoly diagram. So now we are going to consider, or we are going to label our diagram as we label like this. This is quantity. So now we label it like this. So it is very, very important to consider this. So on our next lesson, we are going to be able to illustrate how can it be in on this curve. It is very, very important. But for today, because we did monopoly, we are going to consider other market structures which are very, very important, like oligopoly. What is oligopoly? Oligopoly is a market structure which have got few large firms there are three large firms. For example, in South Africa, we've got like Telkom, these network services. We've got Telkom, Telkom, Vodacom, and also Cell C. This type of market structure, we call it oligopoly. So, how can it be cartel? They made a cartel. A cartel is whereby these few large firms, they are going to have a meeting on how can they charge their products. How can they charge their products. I just want to give you in detail how can they charge their products. That is a cartel. They make a meeting so that they will be able what type of product that they are going to provide to the people. So it is very, very important for you. On the next lesson, we are going to consider the perfect competition, the monopolistic competition. But for today, I think we call it a day because we are going to touch on the disadvantages and advantages of monopoly. But the disadvantages of monopoly, since they are price setters, they are going to overcharge the price to the customer so that the customers will not afford the type of products, such that they are going to provide the products which are of low quality to the consumers, such that because they are monopolized in an economy, they've got that power to set their own things. So now there is there are a lot of disadvantages of these. They have got allocative inefficiency. We'll talk about it on the next lesson. So for today, we call it a day. I think goodbye. But today, the next day, we are going to touch on the these three market structure. That is the monopolistic, perfect competition, and also other monopsonistic. We are going to touch on it, and we will be able to illustrate the curves. So it is very important when you are in economics to answer the question and then you illustrate with the curve. It is very, very important. But today is our basic. Goodbye.